Hey everybody, welcome back to Chasing Rust. Today's episode, we're here at the Ozark Steam Engine Association showgrounds, and we're here to watch this show. I don't know where my dad's at, but oh, he's on grandpa duty. So, I'm your host, Josh. That's your other host, Randy. He's being papa right now though, so, you know, that's what it's all about, folks. You know, yeah, he's my nephew, all right, but that's an accomplishment. I mean, look at it. Hey, a year ago, he'd be crying, all right? He didn't like loud noises. Now we've got him his very own Momo. So, that's what he calls it. We obviously know it's a laundry. But hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? So anyways, without further ado, we're gonna get into a great episode of Chasing Rust here. So, if you guys wanna get your sodies, your popcorn, and just plop down on the couch right there and just watch the video. We got more of that. Only it's bigger. Some of it's steam powered. A lot of it's steam powered. We're gonna have a good one.
(1929) Harrison Jumbo, 17 horsepower, pulling a rock crusher. You can see the jaws moving back and forth right there. It's a dusty operation. Dumping the rock in this old Euclid truck here. This is what you would have seen at a rock quarry or on a construction job back in the day. I'm not sure what year model that Euclid is. Who was the smart guy that put the rock on the wrong side of downwind?
You need to talk to whoever got
See, they're just throwing the rock in by hand there. Hard work throwing that rock in that rock crusher. Brian's actually looking for a conveyor belt system of some sort, so if you're watching this and you know of a conveyor belt system or something similar that might work, drop us a line down in the comments. Let us know if you know of something. Make it a whole lot easier than lifting those rocks up there and throwing them. You might say I'm a little partial, but that's what a good engine sounds like. And then we've got a Keck Donnerman sitting back here waiting in the wings. This one belongs to Brian Field. We've covered a lot of Kecks on the channel here lately at the different shows we've gone to. This one belongs to Brian. What year is this, Brian?
It's 27.
27.
But we're about to do a pop valve test, so...
Oh, we're going to test the pop. Okay. There we go. She's just sitting there idling along. Barely turning over. So he said we were going to test the pop valve. So that's that. You got two whistles up there, and then the other thing that's up there that kind of looks like a whistle, but it's not. That's the pop valve. That's the steam pressure release valve that when you get too much pressure in the boiler and the dome, that releases the pressure, so basically the engine doesn't explode. That's how these work.
handled steam with no fire.
That's true. But you're doing a good job, James. Up, up. Hi. Hi. Hello. Yeah. You can't tell it there at home, but it's extremely hot up here right now. The engine is about 90 pounds of pressure. She's just running along here. Not a care in the world. Running that belt, running a rock crusher up there. So you see these levers on steam engines a lot. Well, on our particular engine, this one right here in the middle is the throttle. So back is full throttle, forward is shut off. Runs that rod up to the valve up there on top of the steam dome. Basically that just lets the steam come out down this pipe through the governor here into the cylinders. This lever right here is the clutch. It's popping off. So that was the pop-off on that engine. It's relieving the pressure out of that boiler. And our engines are set at 125 max pressure here at this show. That's just what we run. So it's 125 or less pounds, what that one is. I'm not sure what his pop-off valve is, but anyway, that's a pop-off over there. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. This is the clutch lever. So this engages the clutch, runs that rod up there, and engages the clutch mechanism in the flywheel over here. And then this lever here is the forward and reverse of the engine. So it makes the engine, a steam engine can run forwards or backwards, either direction, to get the same desired effect. Just depends on which way you want your engine to run. And that's what this lever here does. But that's basically the levers and the mechanisms that you have. And then you have this big heavy duty steering wheel that goes down to the chain. Here's our water. There's our water level right there. You can see it. Some of you guys may say, oh, that's way too much water in there. It's priming. But our level of thought process is we'd rather have too much water in there than not enough. Not enough water is a bad situation. So typically we run about half a glass. He's maybe a little bit. Got a little bit too much in there, but this is the first day of the show. We just fired it up. You can see Josh adding firewood. It never gets old to me watching these old steam engines sit here and rock like this back and forth. They all do that when you got them on a belt, working them. It's just what they do, but I think that's the coolest thing.
Well, we weren't supposed to start till 11. Somebody got excited. I'll run the engine, you can pitch the rock. Things we do for fun.
This is fun.
I like it. Somebody said it was. I like that, seeing that engine in the belt.
Yeah, me too.
See, do you regret getting it out of the car barn?
Every day, Brian.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
There's a long story with Brian and us telling us to get this engine out.
So the McCulleys take me into this car barn with all these nice Dodges. And I look right past that car and see this poor neglected engine tucked away in a corner, all sad and cold. That wasn't gonna happen. How long did I pester you till you finally listened?
About a year.
Yeah. Like, it's a steam engine, let's get it out. See, you got it out, you got a nice engine.
Yeah, Oh, it was a nice engine sitting tucked away in the shed too.
But it's nicer out here.
People can see it at least.
I'm gonna throw your belt off.
But when I have to start throwing the $100 bills and the, you know, climbing in the hot smoke box.
Point it. Go ahead. Show your viewers. That one's mine. Okay, I understand your pain.
So what we're talking about is when you own a steam engine, you just open your wallet or your checkbook and you just start throwing $100 bills in the smoke box, in the firebox, because that's what it takes to run a steam engine. Lots of $100 bills. If you don't think so, just ask anybody that owns one. But it is a good time, right, Brian?
It is. Rock dust and all.
Got a 80 horse case getting ready to get on that little Baker fan there. So today's Thursday of the Rama, and so we're just kind of getting things started, getting things going. You can see there's people that got places marked out here. They haven't shown up yet. Later today, tomorrow, they'll be coming in hot and heavy. Now we're binding corn, a little Ford end. Whoop!
It will.
Work better with a pin in there.
It had a pin, but not good enough.
What brand is that? Huh? McCormick? I see IH on there, yeah. All right, so he's binding corn. See, it comes out in bundles just like a bundle of wheat. You think a guy'd be ready to go? We just watched them binding the corn there. This is a Maytag Success Husker Shredder. It says the hungriest thing on earth, made by the Maytag company of Newton, Iowa. And yes, that is the same Maytag that makes washing machines, refrigerators, dishwashers, all those good things. This particular machine is made of wood, and there are only maybe 2 or 3 of these left in existence. And this is one of them. This one actually, it does work. We've used it here at the show before, and it's basically the same as a steam engine. I'm sorry, steam engine. Basically the same as a thrashing machine in the way that it works. You feed your this flat area up here up top. That's where you feed the corn stalks and husks in there, and this thing shreds them. So basically it's a corn thrashing machine type thing, specific to corn. You can't thrash wheat or grain with it. It doesn't operate that way. So very unique machine. You may have never seen one of these before, and I've only seen this one and maybe 1 or 2 others in videos or online, you know, on the interwebs or something. There are a few more out there, but not very many. So you won't see that machine anywhere else, more than likely. And this particular machine belongs to the Ozark Steam Engine Association here. The gentleman that owned it, when he passed away, he left it to the club, and I cannot think of his name right now. It escapes me. Paul Prosser was his name. And so if anybody local to this area or knows Paul or knew Paul, that's who owned this machine. And he used it here at our show every year back, I'm going to say probably 80s, late 70s, 80s, maybe into the 90s. I don't remember. It's been a long time ago, but he came to the show every year, and he demonstrated with this machine at the show every year, and it ran, and it still does. It would run right now if we brought it out and got it ready to go. So mainly we keep it inside. Obviously it's wood, and we want to, you know, preserve that, so that's why it's sitting inside. Local truck club here, they built this replica of a gas station. They've worked on that over the years and got it painted up, looking really good. See some of their trucks out there. We'll come look at those over the weekend when we get more. We've got engines moving right now. That's an 80 case right there on the left, and this is a 50 case right here. The Brummets running that, Travis and Ethan. This is the Stark family over here on their Advance, 20 horse Advance Rumley, filling it up with water. This is our feature engine this year, Nichols and Shepard. Belongs to our club president, Dana and Robin Ericker. The twin cylinder engine, pretty good size. Back over here to this Keck Donnerman. All right, so we're out here at the Ozark Steam Engine Association, and as you can tell, I got Big Floppy on as usual, and my fan club showed up. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
They keep wearing those hats. Maybe they'll get this big someday. This engine looks familiar. Just chugging away. Floppy. You got the original.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi. Even our officers have to work to put this show on. So we have good
What year is this?
26,
What size is it?
1836, Model G.
1836 Model G, 1926. Part par. Part and par. It's a heart and par. Heart and par. Say?
He ate his Wheaties this morning, so that's how he got the tractor started.
Oh. You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
And your grandpa farm always said, I don't need all the land. I don't need all the land, just what's next to it. So we don't need all the tractor wagons, just what we see.
Something like that.
Something like that. Man, they need to waterway. I don't remember it being this. Was it this dusty last year?
Wasn't this dry last year?
Yeah. Oh, is this it? So, outside of being a John Deere, what's special about it?
What?
Outside of being a John Deere, what's special about it?
Isn't that enough?
Well, that's number one on the list, but...
It's got a hoist underneath it.
Huh?
It's got a hoist underneath it.
Oh, that's always nice. It's got a good bed inside.
Yeah.
It says John Deere on both sides. This one's not as prominent as the other side, but that's okay. It's still readable. Uh-oh. That doesn't look too good.
Yeah.
I guess you could fix that though, couldn't you?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hey. Let's go sit down in the shade.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What?
What do you think?
It's all good except for this, but I think you can fix that. So
You want to take it home with us?
I guess what are we gonna do with it? haven't got any corn.
We could fix that.
Yeah, we could. You could do. Are we shelling corn out there this year?
Picking corn out
Picking
there.
corn.
That's what they were just doing.
And we're just shelling the corn.
Oh, okay. Picking corn. You got to put something in it, right? I mean, put it in something. So that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you think? Do we need it or not?
Sure, why not? You get it home, decide you don't want it, you can always
And you guys wonder where we get it from, okay? Don't let her fool you. She's awful sweet looking. She's just as bad as the rest of us.
I had a good teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim was a very good teacher. I listened.
Uh-oh, we've been caught.
There's the wagon owner right there. What's
What's
look
your
at him.
bottom dollar for this John Deere wagon?
$750, my bottom price.
I'll take it, but can I make payments?
Make one.
That sounds good.
All right. I guess we own another John Deere wagon.
And see, folks, it's not us that bought it this time.
Yeah.
What?
You just bought a wagon.
Yes.
Do you have your checkbook?
Yes.
You're supposed to say no, Dad pays for it. That's what I do.
Oh. You know what? I just wrote my last check. So,
Convenient.
yeah. Yeah. I'll have to.
You're like all my kids. They show up with no cash.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to order new checks, so it'll be a little bit.
All right. There we go.
And it's got a hoist on it. That one at home doesn't have a hoist.
No, it won't.
Okay?
What?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said I could take this home, park it in the front yard, fill it up with the sawdust and stuff. It's got a hoist on it, so you can empty it easy. The other one doesn't have a hoist on it, so.
Yeah. It was pretty handy little dump truck. Looked like it.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah, because
That's how you want to use your new wagon?
yes, yes. Well, of course you use your wagon. Why not?
Yeah.
I need the sawdust gone so I can put my Christmas decorations on.
Oh, Christmas decorations?
Yes.
It's just September.
Well, it takes me a while to get all my lights and stuff.
Good Lord.
The tree. Driving a farm all in style.
Yep. It's a 125 horse Cooper Bessemer double cylinder engine. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Tell us about this engine.
So this engine was purchased by the club, I believe, in 1984 from Mid-Am Dairy in El Dorado Springs, Missouri.
Yep.
That it was a refrigeration compressor for them. The club was able to buy it then. We had it at the old showgrounds for a lot of years running. Last time it ran there was 2022. We sort of panicked over the last 2 weeks and finally got it done to get it back up and running for this year.
Sounds great, man.
She's doing good.
Yeah. That's awesome. Good job.
No problem.
This is a big Waterloo boy. The reason they call them hit and miss is because they only hit ever so often. You see the cylinder's still turning, and there it just hit. And now it's just coasting. And then it'll hit here again in a second. Right there. That's why they're called hit and miss engines. Just hit again there. It's just chugging along there, idling. It's not really even working. Even though it's spinning pretty fast, it's just idling along. That's another engine owned by the club, by the Early Day Gas Engine Club, Branch 16. See the piston coming and going there. What do you think of that?
That's pretty cool.
That's a nice hat.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the idea for that hat at?
My daughter Kathy got this for my granddaughter, but she's not here today, so I'm wearing it today. And I have another one. Maybe I'll keep this one and give her the other one. I don't know. Haven't decided yet.
Nice.
Kind of matches your hat.
Kind of matches my hat.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep going.
All right.
What is this, the Bryan Field show?
My dad already asked the same question.
We're only using your equipment.
Hey, other people have stuff, they're just not using it.
Oh, wow. I like that one. That's cool. I like the back on that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a good one too. John Deere on it. We just need his name on it, on a little plaque.
Yeah.
Say hello to Junior.
Does the owner of this tractor know you're driving it?
Actually, we're about half and half on money.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta catch
This is a nice barn find that Bryan literally just pulled out of the shed. As you can see, it's got dust all over it. He pulled it out of the shed earlier this week and brought it out here to the show. What year is it? Hey, what year is it?
42.
It's a 42 model.
Everybody. So, what we have here? We got Glenn. We got the 3-bottom disc plow that we bought the day we bought Glenn. I guess I'm kind of sort of responsible for getting the plow field opened up. So we're gonna go do that. Problem being, never used a disc plow before. Never used that plow. I don't even know if it works. The ground's dry, it's hard. I don't even know if we can plow. But we're gonna go give it a shot. Because, you know, that's what we're here to do, is have a good time. So we're gonna take Glenn and this 3-bottom disc plow that's missing a scraper off the front end of it. And we're gonna go see what we can make happen. It should be a good time. Come along with me. We'll go see what happens. Well, folks, it appears as though our luck has run out. We dropped it in the ground. Everything was looking great for about the first 2 feet. It's not supposed to be like that. Something is missing in there. And I don't know what it is. But we're gonna go get this put back on. And we're gonna see. So, keep watching. All right, everybody. I got updates. 3-bottom disc plow. She's a no-go, okay? You know, you can't win them all right? You know, at home, we hit the trip lever a couple times, it tripped, seemed to work okay. Brought it out here, first couple feet, front wheel falls off and the trip lever broke. It won't come back up out of the ground. So we resorted to plan B. We're still on Glenn. But we got a plow that you guys will probably recognize, okay? It's the other one that we got on the day that we bought Glenn. You know? And before you say, well, you don't know if that one's gonna work either. We took this one to the Boss Brothers show, untested, and used it, and it worked great. So I got confidence that this one's gonna work. And I don't think Glenn's gonna mind too much.
It's a little more rocky here than northern Illinois, where we plowed last with that plow. You can actually see the springs working there in the tongue, taking the shock. It is dusty. The old plow wreck of 25. Looks like we've lost a wheel here on the front end. Something has come from connected. I don't know much about much, but that's not supposed to look like that. This is the three-bottom plow that Josh bought back in the summer at an auction, and we were wanting to use it this weekend. But I'm going to say that that's not going to be possible without some repairs at least. We're out here by the interstate, I-44. You can see all the trucks coming by. We've got some stuff sitting out here to promote our show. An old thrashing machine and a, I think that's a Case thrashing machine, and a Rumley steam engine. This steam engine belongs to the Ozark Steam Engine Association, but it's got some pretty significant boiler issues, and it got sidelined about maybe 5 years ago now, and so we parked it out here by the road as a static display for all the people along the highway. Look at that propeller going by there, and that'd take a big airplane to run that thing. And just as I shut the camera off, you may or may not have heard that snap. That was the plow breaking away. And just a little bit ago you saw I pointed out those springs were moving quite a bit. That's what they were doing. And he probably hit a rock or something and snapped that plow loose. It's designed to do that so that it doesn't break a plow shear or something. It just, the whole plow breaks away from the tractor and separates. It's kind of a neat deal until you have to back up and rehook. So now we're in the process of trying to get hooked back up here. It's always a fun task. He's going to pull forward and that'll straighten out, and you see that little lever is going to drop down here in just a second. There it goes, drop down. Now it's locked back in. I'm sure there's probably a rock or a tree stump or a stub or something here that caused that. Let's see if it'll pull through it or if it pops out again. Yep, there's a big rock right there. And there it goes. We have rocks here in Missouri, and when I say rocks, I mean, we have rocks.
All right, folks. Well, as you can see behind me, I got started a little bit. I got it lined out enough. Got the two bottoms shined up here pretty decently. You know, is it the prettiest? No. Am I shooting for pretty? No. Are we having a good time? Yep. Is that what matters? Yep. So, it's now dinner time. So I'm gonna get Glenn unhooked. We'll put him back in the line, and we're gonna go eat some dinner. So stick around though, because the video's not over. We're just getting started.
Peruse through some of the Olivers here. It's late Thursday afternoon, about 5 o'clock. Not many people here, so good time to drive along here and check them out. Apologize, we're looking into the sun, but it is what it is. Nice late model whites here. And then we got a UDT here. You don't see those very often. A very rare and expensive, valuable, collectible tractor right there. UDLX, I don't know, R, I'm not sure, but those things are expensive. 70 row crop. A little 990 GM there. There's another 70. Used to be hundreds of them like that around here. Those Olivers like that. How we doing, fellas? Yeah, we'll spin around over here. We got several little clee tracks here. This one's got a little push blade on it. They're always neat little tractors, I always thought. Kind of interesting how they're tracks are so far apart there. There's a 60. There's an 80 with that wide front end. Kind of unusual wide front end there. That's an 1836 Hart Par. Another one. Built in Charles City, Iowa. There's a 1224. And I tell you what, we'll do, we'll bring the Waterloo Boy up and do a comparison between a Waterloo Boy and a Hart Par, because they are very similar. If you've never seen the two of them together, they are almost identically the same tractor. I'm not sure who copied who, but somebody did. I'm sure the Oliver guys say Waterloo Boy copied them, and Waterloo Boy probably says Oliver copied them. I have no idea. Super 77 right there, got a little cultivator behind it. There's another 77 with a mowing machine, and another 77. 1955, 1650. That's owned by the Elliott brothers right there. That's on our handbill show bill this year. Then we got a Minneapolis G750, another 88 diesel, and a 66. Let's go around the back and look at some of the equipment. So this one is that's a horse-drawn cultivator there that they've attached to a tractor. You see the handles there where a guy would have walked along behind and held on to it. There's an unusual one right there. Look at that. You can still see the Oliver on the back of the plow shears there. Those aren't the shears, but anyway, on the back of the plow you can see where it says Oliver, and that's a two-way. So we've seen this before on the channel where at the Boss Brothers show we saw a GP John Deere that had a mounted one of these, and he would just go down, plow one direction, and turn right around, like do a 180 and drop the other plow and go right back the other direction. And so that's how those were designed. And I guess it saved you time out in the field or whatever, I don't know, just a different design that they had. But one bottom plows anyway. But it's pretty cool to see that one with some originality to it there. And it's a pull type, so that's kind of neat. And then over here we've got a Oliver Superior grain drill. So this is how you would have put your you could put any type of seed in the ground really, but wheat, oats, milo, that type of product in the ground with this kind of a drill. And this is not a no-till drill by any means, so you would have had to plow the ground, disc it up, and then you would have come along with this and planted your seed. And somewhere in my archives I have a picture of my grandfather and my dad with a G John Deere, and they have a plow, what is it, a plow and a cultipacker, and this and a harrow. That's what it is. It's a plow, a cultivator like that, and then a cultipacker to pack the ground down, and then they had this behind it. So like 4 implements all in one stretch there. And so they did that a lot, saved a lot of fuel that way, a lot of time. And so anyway, this is how you would have put your wheat into the ground. So we can open this back box here, hope they don't mind, but this is where the wheat would go in. See, they've got some spare parts in there we can't see down in the bottom, but you put your grain in the top here, and the front doesn't open. Oh wait, it opens this way. There we go. There we go. So now you can see how the grain would fit down in there. And look at this, they've got the original charts still on here. That's pretty cool. I always like seeing that stuff. So it tells you how to set it up for different types of crops and conditions and that kind of thing. So it's very neat to see that. And then up here, this little small box, see it says Oliver there, this little small box would have fertilizer in it, or you could put, if you're going to put a cover crop or something in there, and it would have come out of these little doodads here. These are metal. It's just a coil wrapped around. It's hollow inside. And down here you can see the discs that would go along and make a cut in the ground. And then back here again, these seed tubes, the seed would come down these tubes and fall right in there and come right behind this wheel as it's turning. And a lot of them had these chains on here to drag along behind, and that would cover the dirt over the seed. Yeah. So that's a very nice example of an Oliver Superior grain drill, wooden box. Very nice example of an original. I always like original stuff. I just do. That's just me. Then we've got an Oliver pull type sickle mower here, and then here's that cultivator, or I guess that's what you call it, I don't know. Anyway, that's what, do more digging with that. And we've got a couple of plows over here, tractors with plows on them, mounted plows. So you've heard us talk about mounted plows or pull type plows. So a mounted plow, the difference, a mounted plow actually attaches to the 3-point on the tractor and is raised and lowered by the tractor itself. And a pull type plow would be like the one we just watched Josh pulling out in the field, where it attaches to the drawbar and it has a lifting mechanism built into it. So a lot of these plows are 3-point hitch type plows, and just different design that they had you know, everybody had their own stuff there. So that, I just wanted to show you the difference between a mounted plow and a pull type plow. As you can see, John Deere's, for about as far as you can see down through there, are all the stuff that we brought. Now, we were only going to bring a few tractors to the show this year.
This is a few.
And how many did we bring, Josh?
You counting the Momo or not?
Well, it's tractor.
12.
12. 1, 2, 12. 12 tractors we brought.
3 plows.
3 plows.
So, as you guys can see, we're out standing in our field. It's not really our field. It's the Ozark Steam Engine Association, but we got a WC Alice plow in here in the background, and we think that makes the perfect exit for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a good time. Make sure to tune in next week for part 2 of this video. There's a lot of stuff, couldn't cram it all in one video, so make sure to come back, because it's going to be another good one. But
plenty of stuff to see.
Yep. As always, remember to like and subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment, let us know what you guys like, don't like. We got a couple more shows coming up here in the next month. The month of October is going to be a busy one for us.
We're busy every weekend.
Every weekend. So there'll be more coming to the channel. And hey, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, so we like to thank you guys.
Thank you.
And thank every one of you for getting us to that milestone. But let's not stop there. Let's keep going, and let's keep the good times a-rolling. So thanks for watching. So, the plow ground that we plowed up earlier, well, we've got to go disc it down now. Well, beat just ain't missing a beat. Probably should have got a bigger tractor. But, you know, we're just giving her the what for.